What is up, guys? I hope your new year is going great and awesome. As this is the first video of the year, please support by giving a like and share. So yeah, in this video I will show you how to create a backup maker using Python and some inbuilt packages. But first I will show you the working principle and then the demo of the final program. So the working principle is that we have a source directory which contains the files for backup. Whenever the program runs, it does two changes. First, it creates a bullocks.txt file and then it creates a successful backup directory. The bullocks.txt is an abbreviation for backup locations.txt. This stores the location specified by the user for backup. So in this step 1, the files get copied to the backup location 1, and in step 2, the files get copied to the backup location 2. Remember that backup location 1 and backup location 2 are stored in the bullocks.txt file. So when the backup process is completed, these files are transferred to the successful backup folder. So this is how the final pictures look. All the files are transferred to the successful backup folder. So whenever a new file enters the source directory, the same process is repeated and then it is transferred to the successful backup directory. Now I will give you the demo of Backup Maker program. So this is the Backup Maker application that I have created using Python. Using the application is pretty simple. You just need to copy paste the executable file in the directory that you want to make backup of. In my case, it is the source directory. Now I will run the executable file. It says that no backup location found, please select one. So I will select one backup location that is present in my external hard disk. It says for adding new location, press 2. So now I will add one more backup location, which is a USB pen drive. The program is asking me for another instruction, but for the time being I will reply no because I have to show you something. So I will exit the program by pressing 3. In the source folder, you can see that two new files have been created. First is a bullocks text file, which is an abbreviation for backup locations, and another directory named successful backup is made. As you can see, the bullocks file contains the location of the backup locations that I have selected through the dialog box. The successful backup directory will contain the files that are backed up once the backup is completed. Now I will create the backup by pressing 1. The names of all the files that are being backed up is displayed, and once the backup is complete, the backup completed message is shown. So now I will show you the actual backup directories and check whether the backup is present there. In the backup location 1, the backup is present, and now I will check the backup location 2. Here too the backup is present. Now let's add further more files to the source folder and make a backup of them. I will run the backup by pressing 1. The backup is completed and the files have moved to the successful backup directory. These files are also successfully backed up in the backup locations. Let's add a new backup location and check what happens. I will create a third backup location in Documents. You can see here that it is asking me to make the whole backup again. If I press Y, the whole backup will be made in third backup location. So I will press Y. The backup is now completed. Now let's check the actual backup location 3 in the documents. Here we can see that all files are being backed up. So this was the short demo of the final program. Now let's jump towards the code. So this project is under tutorial directory, which contains 4 more directory, namely backup location 1, backup location 2, and backup location 3, and a source directory. The source directory mainly contains two Python files, that is backupmaker.py and directory dialogbox.py. The rest of the files are random and will be used in the process of backup. So we will begin by taking a look at backupmaker.py. Here I have imported OS and shuttle module. Shuttle module is basically used for handling of files and directories. And then from a custom module named directory dialog box, I've imported a function loc underscore browser, which is an abbreviation for location browser. So first we will take a look at the custom module directory dialog box. Here I've imported tkinter and then file dialog from tkinter. The function loc underscore browser is basically used to pop up the file browser, which asks the user for backup location, and then the backup location is stored in this root.filename variable. Then the function creates bullocks.txt file in the source directory. After that, the backup location is stored inside the text file. This function also returns the backup location. Now we move back to backupmaker.py. So this line of code creates the successful backup directory if not already created. And this variable stores the location of successful backup directory. Then in this piece of code, we check whether the bullocks.txt file is already present or not. If the file is not present, that means the program is running for this first time in the source directory. So if we give a message, no backup location found, please select one. And by calling the loc underscore browser function, we opens up the directory browser and creates the bullocks text file. So after this, we proceed to the instruction function. The instruction function basically prints the instruction whenever it is called. After that, I have created a while loop with the condition true. Every time this loop runs, it asks for an input from the user and stores the input in user input variable. If the user input variable is 1, then the program proceeds to backup. If the user input is 2, then the program adds a new location in Bullock's text file. And if the user input is 3, then we break out of the loop and the program ends. Now let's focus on user input 1. Whenever the user input is 1, read underscore bullocks function is executed. So now let's check the function. First I have to uncomment the function. In this function I have created a global list underscore location. This list stores each backup location from bullocks.txt file, as you can see here. And this line of code removes the new line character which was read unwantedly from the text file. After this we will move to the backup underscore process function, and in any case if the list underscore location is empty, that implies that Bullock's text file was empty. The program will ask the user to at least enter one backup location. Now let's check backup underscore process function. First I will uncomment the function. This for loop goes through each file present in the source directory, and this if condition ensures that none of these mentioned files or directory gets a backup. These are successful backup directory, backupmaker.py file, bullocks.txt file, dir.dialogbox.py, backupmaker.exe, and pycache. If each underscore file is none of the exceptional file, the program will proceed further. Now this for loop will create a backup in each location mentioned by the user present in list underscore location. This if condition will check whether each underscore file is a file or directory. If it is a file, shuttle.copy method will work and the backup will be made in each underscore location. Else, If each underscore file is a directory, then we will try shuttle.copytree. If there exists a directory with same name, then file exist error will appear. So we will first remove the directory and then create a fresh backup. In this line of code, we move the file whose backup was taken to the successful backup directory. Now we move to the second condition when the user input is 2. When the user input is 2, the user want to add a new backup location. So we run the lock underscore browser function. It opens the directory browser and modifies the bullocks text file. After that, it asks the user to backup the whole data again in the new location. If the user replies positively, re underscore backup function is executed and the new location is given as argument. So now let's check the re underscore backup function. First, I will uncomment the function. Here the new location is given as argument. This for loop goes through each file present in the successful backup location. This original underscore location variable stores the location of each file. Remember, each underscore file is present under the directory of successful backup. After that, the process is similar to the backup underscore process function. First, each file is checked whether it is a file or a directory. If it is a file, then the shuttle.copy function is used. If it is a directory, then shuttle.copytree function is used. So this was the code for backup maker program. Now let's run the code and check. I will select backup location 1. Now I will add second location by pressing 2 and enter. Backup location 2 is selected. I will type N and then I will create the backup. It says the backup was successfully created. Now let's check. Backup location 1 contains the file. Backup location 2 also contains the file. And the files present in source directory have moved to successful backup folder. Now let's create a third backup location. And add the whole backup here. It says backup completed. Now let's check. You can see that backup is now present here. Now let's create the executable file of the program. You need to open CMD in this location. After opening command prompt, type pip install PyInstaller. For me, it's showing requirement already satisfied, but for you, the PyInstaller will get installed. Then type PyInstaller dash capital F name of the Py file, that is backupmaker.py, and and then press enter. The process is completed. The executable file is present in the disk directory. So there it is. So that's it guys. This was the code for Backup Maker program. Please like, share and subscribe for more content like this.